And welcome back everyone to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Last episode we took care of the Shinra sub and got a sub of our own. This episode we are going to take on the Ancient Forest and also explore that sunken plain that we saw last episode. So to take care of the Ancient Forest, I'm going to set the Highwind down right here. And there's only two ways to access the Ancient Forest. One way is to defeat a boss later in the game, who I haven't defeated yet, and the other is with a gold chocobo. So as you see there, you can bring your chocobo onto the plane, the airship, and just ride it around here, and here is the Ancient Forest. So we'll disembark from our chocobo. Real quick, just going to show you a couple things about materia. Enemies in the Ancient Forest can be annoying, so Vincent has the enemy away materia equipped right now, and Sid has Ultima with MP absorbed. We will come across an enemy that's pretty much completely immune to physical attacks, not immune to Ultima, and MP absorb will get us back roughly around 120 of the 130 AP, or MP that Ultima costs. So it's pretty sweet. So we'll run in here. Now the Ancient Forest is a puzzle part of Final Fantasy VII. It is kind of annoying, I'm not a huge fan of it, but there's two really good items that you get here. So first things first, you want to go to this little flytrap type plant, and you want to walk. Don't run. If you run, it will bite you. And you can get to about here, you can press your X button or your OK button, and you'll grab the, whatever that is, Supershot ST or something. It's a weapon for Vincent. I'm not going to use it. Now, the way that this puzzle part works of the Ancient Forest is you grab insects and frogs. And they react differently depending on where you place them. We'll get into that. And if you press the, I think it would be the square button on the original PlayStation controller, it'll drop you off back at the start. So I grab that bug here, or over there I should say, and I want to put it up here. Let's see, is that too far? No, okay. So drop it right there, run down here, grab this one, drop it right there, and grab the third one. Okay, and here is the enemy that's a pain in the ass. That purple thing is Diablo. He's not so bad. But the other enemy is a Rilf. I think it's a Rilfsack. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Oh, not summon. We want magic. So use Sid's Ultima on all opponents. Yeah, it's a Rilfsack, whatever that is. They're pretty much completely immune to physical attacks. Even Vincent's 255 hit percentage usually misses. Yeah, but they can dodge Ultima. So Sid will use Ultima. It's super powerful. It's going to take out everyone. And you can see that we lose very little overall MP casting Ultima, 10 or 11. So that's pretty nice. And Remua leveled up. Well, we'll be getting rid of him soon enough. The rest of the enemies in the area are pretty much immune to physical attacks, but those Rilfsacks are annoying. So you'll want to grab the third bug, and you can chuck it in this plant that's kind of hanging down, and all of a sudden the top will close, and you can hop across it. So now you just want to put all three bugs across, and hop to the next area. And I'm just going to show you what happens if you wait too long, why I had to get the insects or the bugs all in the same area. Eventually the plant will open, but it doesn't spit the bug back out, so you can be stuck where you are. And I know it's been a few days since my last video. I was in a wedding in Florida this weekend, and I actually tried to record this last Wednesday and completely screwed it up. We'll get into that later in the game. So now, I don't know what this is, if it's a tongue, if it's just a vine that's hanging down. So we can just jump here, grab it, hop across, and we can grab the spring gun clip. It's a weapon for Red 13. Continue on to the next area. Let's grab this bug right here. Okay, and you want to jump up using this vine, and if you face over to the right here, you can chuck that bug into that little potted plant, jump on the plant, jump on the next plant, grab the vine, and you can avoid that fly trap. But that materia is one of the key items that I want to get in this area. So we need to close that fly trap, so you want to grab the frog here, run up to this little area, face off to the left-hand side, chuck the frog into the plant, and now you're going to wait, because the frogs can actually, depending on which way you're facing, can propel you. So just wait for that plant to do its thing where it's going to open up, and it'll spit the frog out and propel us. Alright, and there we are. And I'm pretty sure this item up here, it's supposed to be a flower or a beehive. But anyway, you want to grab it. You want to hop down. Now you want to walk real close to the plant and press the button to release the beehive. If you're lucky, it'll chuck it in like that. Sometimes you're not close enough, it'll just drop it. And you just have to pick it up again and try to get a little closer. Now, that first fly trap we were able to walk on and be fine. The rest of the fly traps in the game, if you try to walk on them, they will bite you and you will lose about 1,000 HP. So just best to avoid them. And that materia right there is the Slash-All Materia. So we're just going to go ahead, go to Sid, we're finally going to get rid of Leviathan, and we will give him Slash-All, which means he can now hit all enemies with his physical attacks. I'm not sure if we junction it, well, never mind. Worry about that later. So I'll give Sid Slash-All. We're going to get another very good physical attack materia, the Double Cut Materia, pretty soon. And that'll be going to Cloud. So with that in hand, you want to grab the frog again. You want to go up on this green path again, but this time you want to face the other way. Put the frog in the plant to the right and wait for it to propel Cloud across that fly trap. Yep, just waiting. Oh man, I screwed this up earlier tonight, but I really screwed it up when I tried to do this episode on Friday. I actually did this part of the episode fine on Friday. It was the next part of the episode that screwed me up. Okay, so this area, you want to ignore that first bug, and you want to grab this bug, and come all the way over here. Chuck that bug into the plant, grab the closer one, chuck him into the plant, grab the vine, and it's gonna propel you on up. So now if we go down the path right here, we can go ahead and get that treasure that we saw, but we weren't able to get earlier. It is a Minerva band, which is a woman's only piece of armor. I'll probably wind up showing it off because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have Yuffie as one of my final party members with Cloud and Sid. Vincent might be a tank, but towards the end of the game, his limit breaks are such fucking garbage that he pretty much becomes useless. So you gotta hop off the tree branch there, grab the frog again, and do the same thing and propel it across. And Yuffie, with her weapon coming up, is gonna have a huge impact eventually in the game on maxing out our character stats. So just wait for the frog to propel you across. We're almost there. And I guess I can explain it now. One of Yuffie's weapons, I'm just going to be collecting bugs and hopping in these plants. I'm just going to grab these bugs and put them into the plants and hopping back up. So the problem with Morph is that it does a percentage of your your normal hit points. I think it does like 1/8 or something like that. I don't know the exact fraction that it uses. However, Yuffie has a weapon that effect is null. She gets her full force of attack, and that makes her a great character basically for farming sources. And there's going to be a way that we can use the mechanics of the game to kind of cheat that too, but we'll get into that much later. Well, not much later, but later. So now we want to go up instead of down. So you're going to run over here. So we'll just continue running over here. We'll go down here, and we're going to do our best Tarzan impression by grabbing the vines and heading across, and we are going to grab another materia that I'm not going to use. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Typhoon, even though it only has one O. On the original Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation, it's called the Typhoon Materia. It's another wind-based spell that I'm not going to use. So now we want to head down this part, and it can be kind of tricky with the D-pad. So we'll run across here and hop on down. Okay, so right here we want to grab this bug, and we're going to run over here, hop up on this plant, and then you gotta hold up and left to hop on the next plant, which hopefully I can do. There we go. That was getting a little too close for comfort. And you can hop on and grab the beehive or flower or whatever. And hopefully this... You know what? I'll show you. I'll just show you. Yeah, that's what it's like if you step on the fly trap. So we'll walk closely this time. And we'll chuck the flower or the beehive there. And then what we need to do is grab this bug. Put him in this plant. Hop back over, and real quick. So yeah, pretty much took 1,000 off of everyone's HP. Run over here. Okay, and run over here, grab this bug. Sorry, bug, but you're going to be someone's dinner. You can walk in the tree, press the bug, and a frog will come out and eat the bug. Bum, bum, bum. So we can grab the frog, and now we can head over here. Chuck him in the plant, hop on the plant, and wait for the frog to propel us across. Any second now. Any second now. There we go. Okay. And he pops across with us, so grab the frog again. Run over to this plant where you put the bug in previously. Hop on here, and we will finally get proposed. Wow. We will get tossed over to the next area, which is the exit to the cave. And it's where we're going to get the second really good item from this game. Or this area of the game, I should say. So just exit the cave here. And you want to run straight ahead, and this weapon up here is the Apocalypse. It is Cloud's triple growth weapon. Completely awesome. It's actually more powerful than what we have right now. I'm not going to equip it on Cloud yet. I will do it. Like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by battle. I'm not going to put it on right now. I will put it on in a minute. I just need to make some materia adjustments before the next area. So you can grab the elixir and exit this part of the cave, and the ancient forest is done. So now what you want to do, hop on your chocobo, run back to your Highwind, hop in the Highwind, and we're just going to fly over to Junon. And you know me, I got a ghost ride, but of course my one button doesn't work as well as it should. So just fly on over to Junon. You can see that our sub is right there where we parked last time. So I'm just going to put my airship down, hop off my chocobo, and I'm going to make some adjustments to my materia, and I'll be back to show you what those adjustments are. Okay, so I made my adjustments, and just to show you real quick, Tifa's in the party, because you can have a funny aspect with an upcoming fight. And so to show you, Cloud, I have the Apocalypse with Knights of the Round, Mime, and then just counterattack to level it up. Basically to get triple AP for these materia so they level up really quickly. And so he doesn't have Restore All anymore, but not a big deal. We'll be cycling a lot of materias through the Apocalypse just to level them up quickly. And he still has his added cut Death Blow combination. Tifa pretty much has Vincent's set up with the exception of she doesn't have Enemy Away and she doesn't have Throw. I will eventually have Throw Learning Coin, because once we get towards the end of the game, we can use all of our gil on the final bosses. And Sid, you can see here, he doesn't have Ultima MP Absorb anymore. He has Quadra Magic, because we're going to need that in the upcoming fight. Or it just makes it easier, I should say. And Sid has a Peace Ring. Now, a Peace Ring doesn't say anything about protecting against confusion, but it does. And that's where I got in trouble last time. So now you want to make sure you hop into your submarine. We're going to head over to the other side of the world. Where is it? Here we are. Nope, gotta go north. Basically, you want to head kind of for the gold saucer. So I'm just going to show you the easiest way. You head kind of northwest, and you're going to go around this little barrier island right here. Much like Pensacola Island, where I was near this weekend. So here's the gold saucer. Now, real quick, before you submerge, you want to hop in here. Hop out of your sub. I'm going to save real quick. Okay, and the reason you want to save is Emerald Weapon is still sulking around the water, and you could dive right on top of him. And that would kind of ruin your day, because he would just destroy us so quickly. And also, this upcoming area has some of the strongest enemies that we've encountered yet. So, you just kind of... Okay, let me land on the stupid... Okay, can I go into the plane? There we go. So you got some dripping water. So it's Shinra's Gelnika type airplane. So that's kind of the class. It's not actually the name of the ship, like I erroneously thought previously. Huh. Must be some kind of research establishment, because there's a Mako generator. Alright, so what you want to do first, and grab this box. It's an Escort Guard. And then we can... So here's one of the enemies that can cast Confusion on you. And no, you're just going to poison Sid. Well, okay, whatever. So Sid will counterattack. And we're going to have you use Ultima, and hopefully he'll try to confuse Sid. And if somehow you survive this quadruple casting of Ultima... Where is it? White Wind. There's one. There's two. So that's 4,000. $6,000. $8,000. And the enemy's not even dead. And are you going to kill Sid? Nope. So you can see these enemies do pack quite a punch. Ow. So Cloud's going to use White Wind, that'll heal us, and hopefully Comet 2 will take care of this enemy. Ah, huge White Wind use right there. Come on, die. Die. Or not. So Creepy... Oh, you're going to poison him again. I want you to try to use that stupid, that Creepy Touch. That's a confusion spell. So you can see, not a whole lot of Gillen AP, but they're much harder to defeat. So I'm just going to heal up Sid real quick. So continuing on down here, we can open this box, and there it is, Yuffie's Conformer. In addition to the boost of letting her use her complete strength during morph, Yuffie's ultimate weapon, which is this weapon right here, the Conformer, will also, it does more damage based on the level of the enemy. So that's going to be really good for a couple optional bosses and also the final bosses of the game. And if you run over here, you can see that there's a materia right here. I'm going to grab it. It's the Double Cut Materia. So let's show you the Double Cut. Let's go to Cloud. I don't really care about counterattack right now. I want Double Cut. No. Double Cut. With 100,000 AP, you can level it up to 4 times cut. I will definitely be doing that. Basically, like the name implies, it lets you hit an enemy twice. And then its upgraded status is, lets you hit an enemy 4 times. It's pretty sweet. So we want to run over here. And hopefully I can make it without... Okay, it's another wonderful enemy that can cast Confusion on a party member, but of course he's going to use it on Tifa, who has a ribbon, which we know works. I definitely want to make sure that my wonderful Peace Ring works, but whatever. Can we manipulate him? Probably not. Oh, and of course he's just going to use Tentacle, which is a physical attack on Sid. Okay. Well, we're just going to use Dragon Dive on this guy, and that should take care of him. Let's see, I'll get Tifa, have Whitewind queued up, and Cloud will use Double Cut if he survives. Now, one thing I should say is this area, we will be coming back here later in the game. Almost every enemy in this area can be morphed into a source. Okay, so he's going to use Abnormal Breath. Now Sid should be safe. So this casts Confusion. And you can see Sid is not confused, so the Peace Ring did its job, even though it doesn't have Confusion as one of the things it protects from. Ow. And Cloud takes care of him with his Double Cut. And Tifa almost died. So some pretty powerful enemies in here. Like I said, I'm going to go through this area now. There's a certain trick that we can do to speed up source farming. So once I get that item, I will be back here. That's not for a little bit longer in the game. But if you open this up, you get a Mega Elixir. I think that brings us up to like 8 or maybe 7. I don't know. So exit this area and heal up if you need to. You can grab yourself a Heaven's Cloud here, which I believe is a new weapon for Cloud, but is it Cloud? Maybe it's someone else. Let's see. Yep, it's for Cloud. So it holds, 6 unlinked slots. It has higher attack percentage, but it doesn't have the triple growth that we're looking for. And what do you know? Reno and Rude are doing Shinra's bidding as members of the Turks. Weapons and materia developed solely to destroy Sephiroth. Oh, so that was on this plane, and then weapons sunk it to the bottom of the ocean. Now, how did you guys get here without a submarine? Like, did you crash and survive? So, basically, it's just another fight. Now, the funny thing is, I forget who it is. Is it Reno or Rude? I think it's Reno. So, first things first, enemy skill, Big Guard. Of course, everyone wants to attack Sid. Yeah, so Rude, I believe it's Rude, has a crush on Tifa, and he actually will not attack her throughout the game. Let's see, Sid. Yeah, magic. Man, everyone's just trying to take out Sid. Good thing he has that huge counterattack materia. And let's use Ultima 4 times in a row. So usually I kill the Turks so quick. I don't know if which one won't attack Tifa. I think it's Rude. But anyway, that's why Tifa's here. Because only one of the targets will attack her. Let's see, that should kill them off. I could mime this if one of them survives. But I used Whitewind, so I don't want to mime Whitewind. Okay, you can attack us. Tifa will heal us. And we'll use Double Cut. Hopefully it'll take care of one of them. You can steal from these guys. They really don't have anything worthwhile. We'll have Sid use Slash-All. I mean, there's a tough ring, but that's about it. Okay, are you going to attack us? I wanted to see who wouldn't attack Tifa, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So Reno's going to run away, and Rude will run away soon, probably after this attack by Sid. Nope. I will hit you with Tifa. And we'll double cut you if you need more. Man, it's going to be a uber powerful spell at this point in the game. Oh, you want a little more, huh? You want a little more of the double cut? You can have a little more of the double cut. Would you run away? Is he... Oh, there we go, finally. So Rude runs away. So we don't finish off the Turks, of course, because all the Turks have, survived the events of the game. And we get a really good amount of experience in AP. And you can see, even though Cloud's gonna talk, secret weapon on this airship. Now, if you had actually decided to look at the level of materia, or of AP, Double Cut, in the couple fights we've had since we've gotten Double Cut, we've already got 3,000 AP. That's pretty nice. Just keep it in the Apocalypse and keep on grinding. Now we're gonna, and before I head forward, I'm actually gonna look at who it was that won't attack Tifa, because no one attacked Tifa in that battle. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. Yeah, it is rude. The dude with the sunglasses who won't attack Tifa because he has a crush on her. Aw, isn't that sweet? So real quick, we're gonna head on forward. You might want to heal your characters up. Huh, this must be the cargo room. So we can open this box and grab ourselves a Mega Elixir. And we can run down here. Oh, it's all messed up. Yep. And we want to run over and grab this summon materia. This is the Hades summon. And let's see here. Yep, we don't need Remua anymore. We are going to use Hades. We can actually use Hades as a third ribbon with added effect Hades, because I'll show you Hades' attack in a minute. First things first, I want to run over and grab... I want to heal up. Now I want to grab these two. Well, now apparently I'm going to show you how Hades works. Hopefully Tifa can get the attack off. Oh, it's this dickbag again. Yeah, you're going to poison Sid, of course. And let's see, Cloud, you can use White Wind to take care of us. And we'll go to Tifa, and we'll go to Summon, and down at the bottom, Hades cost $1.50. Oh, yep, of course, hit someone with Bolt, piece of shit. And now Hades, one of my favorite summons. I love these types of summons or whatnot in games. So there's a cauldron that kind of appears, and there's like a that symbol for Odin's swinging above, and death making this weird noise, and the explosion of the cauldron hits this enemy with every single, well, not every single, but almost every single status ailment in the game. So you can see he's poisoned, he's slow, he's asleep, I think he's vitality 0. So now you can just destroy him to your heart's content. And you can actually, oh, but of course we woke him up. So we'll just do our physical attacks on him. Of course you have to hit Sid. You can't just leave him alone. Well, we're gonna heal up. Don't kill Sid. No, okay, good, he missed him. We'll have Sid use Dragon Dive. Man, Tifa needs like a Turbo Ether or something. Hopefully this will take care of him. So yeah, Hades is a pretty powerful spell. It kind of, it takes a lot of your HP MP away, and it does cost a lot of materia to use, but it's worth it for the every single status ailment on enemies susceptible to status ailments. And like I said, you can put it in your defense and use it also as kind of a bootleg ribbon. So let's see if I can get the treasures. The Highwind, we are going to use that in a minute. And the Outsider, which I don't really care about. It's another weapon, I believe, for Vincent. What I do care about, though, all the way down here at the bottom, I think. Yep, yeah, it's a weapon for Vincent. The Highwind. Not for Cloud, not for Tifa. It's for Sid, so let's go to Limit. And let's put Sid's limit level to level 4. The Highwind is Sid's ultimate limit break. So that's all for this airship right now. There's nothing else we can do. Like I said, we will come back here later for source farming. And we'll hold off on source farming until it has its own episode later in the playthrough. So I'm going to leave this episode here. Thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video or if it helped you. And next episode, we will continue on and head to the Shinra airship. or to the airport, and we're gonna continue on with the game. You know what? Actually, never mind. I'll take you to the airport right now. Alright, here we are. This is where we left off, and we couldn't get through earlier. Now, if you talk to this guy, they finished loading the Huge Materia. Don't know how they did that, considering we got all of the Huge Materia. But all you gotta do is ready the cargo ship Gelnika for departure, and we're done. Now, that's already crashed, dude. But whatever. Nope, I don't want to save. I just want to run out onto the airstrip. I will say I've added Yuffie to my party, but... Oh no! But she doesn't have the Conformer because it has no materia growth because it's a ultimate weapon. Oh no, it's taking off with all the Huge Materia it doesn't have because we got it all. Yeah, I don't think planes are supposed to take off with that huge drop anymore. It's not like Paro Airport in Bhutan. So if you try to run forward, Cloud's like, oh no, the Huge Materia! Sid knows where it's going, or Cloud does. Rocket Town is where they're going, because they're going to launch it into space, because of Meteor. So, that's the clue for the next part of the game. So, once again, now we're actually going to be done. I'll see you guys next time as we take on Rocket Town. Thanks for watching.